When I first became a stay-at-home mom in 2018, my son was 6 months old and my house and my life were a complete disaster. I recall having a conversation with someone where they were trying to figure out why everything was a disaster, and they asked me, "What does your routine look like?" This was a mind-blowing question for me. Having an established routine seemed completely foreign to me. I didn't even realize that I hadn't had a functional routine established and that my goal was just to survive another day with a baby and a toddler at home. As any parent can know, it can feel as though you're putting out a fire every day. So what I decided to do was, during this 2020 pandemic, was start to create a schedule for my kids when I was homeschooling them. Little did I know that this would have become a life-changing process for me. I remember starting to make routines around everything I was doing with homeschooling for myself as a teacher and for the kids. It got to a point where I wanted to make routines part of my everyday things and other avenues of my life. And so that's what happened. It began to bleed into meal planning, recipes, getting my pantry established, and eventually a cleaning schedule. Now that I am a single mom, I thrive on routines being established for myself and for my family so that we can stay on point with our goals as a family and as individuals. My kids will tell you firsthand that I was not always an organized person. It was something that slowly developed over time and has completely changed my life for the better. I will never look back. What do you remember about when mommy homeschooled you?
Making books out of papers.
Anything else?
No.
Was that your favorite part? Is that why?
Yeah.
Okay. What else was your favorite part?
Making dinosaur books in paper and making sad things to good things.
Okay. What do you think about the checklist system that mommy created for you both for before school checklist and your chore checklist? What do you think about it?
I don't know.
Do you like it?
Before school checklist is good because I get ready easier. Homeschool checklist I don't very like that much because usually when I go Mercury, it looks like this is Mercury.
I have homeschool checklist.
I don't very like homeschool checklist.
The chores?
Yeah,
you don't like getting paid for your chores?
No, because when I used to not do it, it used to be easier.
So you don't like getting paid for your chores?
I do, but
you don't want to do your chores. You just like getting paid.
Yeah.
You got to do work, honey bun. What do you think, Lucas?
I like doing my chore list, but I'm gonna like being rich.
What I am referring to is a chore chart that I created for the kids, as well as a before school checklist that I keep on the wall in their room. Getting this routine established has been great because I felt as though there were way too many things up in the air before. So one day what I decided to do was open up a Word document and create a chore chart for the kids based on different things that I knew that they knew how to do around the house independently or things that I wanted them to do independently later. I found these really cool dry erase sleeves off Amazon, and I use these because I don't have a laminator, and these work really well because I can just slide the documents inside of these little sleeves right here. And I don't have to worry about messing up the document when it's laminated, and I can just change it in and out whenever I need to. I love it. I also realized that I wanted to try to make them more independent in the morning and rely less on me for things. So I got them an alarm clock for their room. I also started using a visual schedule and a timer for each activity that is supposed to be happening after school hours. In this visual schedule that I purchased on Amazon, you can see that there is an order of events that they can expect, but no time frame written. That is mainly because my children do not know how to tell time yet, so they rely on using the timer to know when an activity is over and when to start the next thing. The timer that I purchased has both a blinking light and a sound indicator when the time is up. You can alternate between the two as well, or just use one. But I am a firm believer that consistency is key with creating a routine for kids. So you may be wondering about where you can get started to get established for your child's chore checklist. You can either what I suggest is getting about 7 to 10 different chores that you have been working on them trying to do independently and get them on the chore chart. You can open a Word document just like I did, make a chart like this, Add in pictures to make it easier if they're not sure how to read that well yet, and then start that way and see if you see any progress. These are examples of some of the chores that I have listed for my kids that are elementary school aged. Also, the checklist that I created for them to be completed before school. My goal is to begin to create independence for them so they rely less on me. I decided that I wanted to start teaching my children fiscal responsibility at a very young age. So what I do is give them an allowance at the end of the week of monetary value so that they can have that earned income and then begin to associate working with earning money, which is what adults do also. You may or may not decide to give your child an allowance, and that is entirely up to you and between you and your child. I know some people feel as though it should be expected to do things, but this is a personal choice that I have made. I still believe it's important to teach children about the value of money and what they can and can't do with the funds that are allotted to them so that they can have a realistic expectation of what they can purchase from the world in reality. We have a learning resource kit where I teach them about the value of money by using play funds, and we make a market of the toys that we have with price tags next to the items. They get assigned a dollar amount of the funds to spend, and they can't blow the budget. My kids have lots of fun playing this game, and this was a game I played with them during the homeschool to teach them about math. This was a game that I bought on Amazon, and I truly think that it helps to teach them budgeting at an early age and fiscal responsibility. It's something that I feel as though a lot of people in our society have forgotten as a skill to teach young children, and I think it's important to get established. That's why I have it incorporated in what I do in my household. I have a link to all of the products that I showed in the description box of this video. So if you have any questions, you can go to the description box and click on those links, and you'll be able to purchase them for yourself if you wanted to. Also, I hope this video gave you ideas and value, and I will see you in the next video where I talk about how you can stay established as a single busy mom and what you can do in your schedule. See you in the next video.